Alrighty, Roo, what's going on, you beautiful people? Welcome on back to a brand new episode of LEGO Worlds. I do apologize that there was no episodes on Tuesday or Wednesday, but we're back on track and getting to rock and roll. Of course, I was playing a lot of LEGO City Undercover, still am playing a lot of LEGO City Undercover, but since that series is going to go down to probably 1 or 2 episodes a day instead of the 3 episodes that I did before, we can now go back to LEGO Worlds. Now, of course, I will be making a really cool little fun video right after I'm done this video, actually, to showcase the LEGO Agents pack that is currently exclusive or timed exclusive on the PlayStation side of things, which is why we have this cool new hairpiece. We also did get a few other really neat items, such as, well, we have that hairpiece. Sorry, we have this one. We have this one. Did we get any from the agents? I don't think we did. I think that the agents didn't have, yeah, I think they just have like plain black, plain brown hair. But we did get a really cool arm piece as well, which I'd like to show you guys. There's a troublemaker trying to run away from me. Nope, that's, wait, no, a hand piece. That's what I meant to say. Where is it? Dr. Inferno. There it is. You see that? So we've got like claw hand. So we got to come up with a name for this crazy character right here. I guess this is like a budget Super Saiyan. Like if you wanted to dress up like Goku or something, but you couldn't afford to buy a really good costume or build a really good costume or had the creativity to build one either, you went ahead and got that one there. Oh, we also get a new weapon. That's kind of cool. Now, we do have right there a troublemaker, and a lot of people were asking me to use the tranquilizer gun on the troublemakers because apparently that allows you to put them to sleep. Well, that's just, there we go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's just a lie, but then I fired a couple more. We got them. That was awesome. So for those of you that left that in the comments on the last few episodes, thank you so very much for sharing that advice. That is incredibly useful. So thank you, and once again, thank you. All right, so we're back again and rocking, rolling in the kind of medieval world that we've discovered a couple of episodes ago. I do want to go on ahead and actually mention a few things, because there were a few things that several people have asked me about. I did a live stream that happened on Friday, and then there were 2 episodes of LEGO Worlds after that, and some people were asking me, like, wait, why did your gold brick count, like, reset or go backwards? Because I had recorded those episodes prior to the live stream, and then live streamed after that. So that's the reason why. Are these swords? Whoa, that's actually really creative to use green swords for, like, long grass blades. Huh. That's pretty cool. But a lot of people were asking me about that, so I wanted to clarify it once again, because I guess maybe if you didn't watch the live stream, you wouldn't be aware of that. So hopefully that answers the other questions that were quite common throughout. Alrighty, Roo. So with all of that in mind, ladies and gents, of course, I do hope that you guys will enjoy today's episode as well. If you guys want to see LEGO Worlds return to a daily schedule, please don't forget to click that like button. That would be very highly appreciated. And I did want to share something else with you guys that I made a discovery of on the live stream, actually, and you can go back and watch that live stream because it's up there on the channel. There's like an archived version of it, but I made this crazy discovery that I had no idea about, and it genuinely blew my mind because I did not know that it was something that you could utilize. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not really seeing, You see, the problem right now is what I need in order to showcase this is a chest. I'm not really seeing any chests right now, so that sort of stinks. We're going to grab a square piece. So we'll just flatten this for now, just so we can, like, run across the water quickly, right? So that will be our priority, and I'm hopeful that we can find at least one chest. If not, what we'll do is we'll fly away, because there's only one other gold brick in this world that we can collect right now, and it requires... Oh, well, I'm not seeing any chests. Okay. Oh, is that a chest all the way over there? I'm not sure. Nope, that's not a chest. Okay, that sort of stinks. All right, then we got to take off. And luckily, our rocket is right in front of us, so we're just going to swim over there and go pick that thing back up. You know what I'm actually wondering? Does the tranquilizer work on skeletons? Let's find out. That would actually be kind of funny if it does. Let's see. Oh, wow, it does. Okay, that's actually kind of hilarious. Because how are you... Okay. What does it even get stuck in? Like, they don't have any skin or anything like that. It's just their bones. That's terrifying. Okay. Hello, skeletons. Goodbye, skeletons. I'm out of here. We are ready for left off. All right, so let's load up one other gold brick into Pugsy. We're just 5 gold bricks away from going ahead and leveling up our next builder rank, which would be awesome. And let's see, where do we want to head to? Do we go back to this world? I think we did quite a bit of work there as it is, though. So I'm not that intrigued by going back to that world. What about this one back here? Was this our very first world? Oh, wow, that's a huge map. Okay, let's go find out what's over here, shall we? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Are you serious, dude? Right as I'm taking off, there's a chest that spawns in. Did you see that? Oh, wow. That is so frustrating, man. It's like we were looking for a chest to show you guys this really, really awesome trick that I learned. And... right as I want to... oh, game, you frustrate me greatly. I was just... this is really annoying. I was just going to say, like, oh, everything was going perfectly well. We'll go to another hub world and go on ahead and showcase this trick. But then, of course, right as I leave this world, a chest decided to spawn. Oh, yay. Not cool. Not cool, chest. Not cool at all. But we will be really, really cool on this new world. As long as there are chests there, it will be perfectly awesome. There we... oh, okay. I thought we were about to lift off because the percentages were jumping really quickly. So I was going to say, there we go. And then now this is just a fail. Okay, let's just take a look at our travel there. Woohoo! Let's go, Pugsy. Our character is so unexcited. Like, how can you be that bored about space travel? Like, you're space traveling, dude. You're going at an insane speed. Probably the speed of sound. Or the speed of light. Either one. You're going very quickly. And you're not even, like, psyched. How? How could you be this? Look how calm he is. That's going to be his name. It's just like, I stay super calm McGee. That'll be his nickname. Alright, so right now, I need to find some chests. That's what I need. That's what I need. Goodness gracious. I cannot talk for the life of me right now, can I? So we're hoping to locate a couple of chests. That would be wonderful. Or more than a couple. Okay, well this water is showing us absolutely no chests. So that's a problem. Okay, maybe this little piece... okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. All right, so check this trick out. And I will say this much. It was... oh my gosh, there's a monkey. Okay, that's cool. I will say this much. This trick worked at first all the time, and then it kind of kept like working and not working. So I'm hopeful it will work. But check this out. If I put this here and flatten this land, in theory, that chest should just spring up. How crazy is that, guys? Like, how useful is that? Like, you do not have to go digging for chests. This is incredible. It is so cool. I mean, I love this feature. It is so, so awesome. I was so stoked when I discovered this. I was like, wait, what? This actually works? It was incredible. I was really, really happy. Ooh, we unlocked the town hall. Cool. Neato. Why can't I break this chest? There we go. Get those studs. So check this out again. You see? Remember how we used to like dig down all the way and then go discovering and trying to find the thing? Now, all I have to do is this. But you see, this is the problem. Because sometimes, for some reason, it just does not want to work. Like, you see, this one, for some reason, did not raise up. So I'm almost wondering, like, if it has to be a certain height in order to work. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but
some objects
it really is quite interesting because I'm not sure how to make it work properly. You build me a shelter. Me don't want to be in a cage again.
Will be patiently waiting. When doing quests, some objects you require will be nearby. Others might need a trip to another world.
Actually, I guess he probably doesn't want like a full build. I'm sure they want us to actually build it.
Did you know you can build a wall, then use the copy tool to save it to your models collection? In future, It will save you time when building houses
Oh.
and other structures.
Wait, how big was this house supposed to be? I'm very confused. Because I did not get a piece of information about how big the house needs to be. Okay, either way, we're just going to build it up for him and get ourselves a gold brick, which will be awesome. So I'm really happy about that. Okay. So I think that's a pretty good wall right there, right? Let's see. Maybe if I, like, build up the roof just like that. That should be good. There we go. And then I just build this in. And you know what, actually? I'm going to take up our announcer on that offer because what I could do... How do I change the size? Yeah, that changes that size, but I want to change... Okay, wait. I am very confused. So if I want to take a picture of, let's say... Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating. You know what? I'm just going back to the build tool. It's just easier, honestly. Like, it's just way, way, way easier to keep things under control using the build tool. So, problem... Okay. So he seems to be happy with the blocks side of things. Okay. So I guess we've done a good job there, for what it's worth. Right? There we go. And then we just build up a little bit further. Okay, that did not go as planned. That was not part of the plan. Pardon me. There we go. Good work. How do I just remove this piece? There we go. And then place. All I need to do is just put that down. Okay, cool. So, by the way, is this going to be the first house that we've ever built? I think it might be, right? So that's pretty neat. I mean, to be fair, he didn't really ask for a house, so maybe I'm, like, doing way too much more so than I need to, right? Because I could just, like... He said it needs to be a shelter, right? Shelter doesn't mean house, per se. So it doesn't have to be, like, you know, super complex and crazy, but I guess I just kind of have taken that upon myself to make it that way. So there's no need to overcomplicate things, but I've already done that, so I'm going to go with a weird build for this one. We're going with a really, really strange build. Okay, there we go. And do we have any window? Oh, wow, nice. Great positioning there, Blitz. Just the best. I don't know what I was thinking there. I just completely missed. And there we go. Okay, build up. And there we go. Okay, you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see what kind of doors and windows we have. Okay, so we do have some windows. So, whoa. Why did it just despawn? Hey, what the heck, man? I was building that. Oh, okay. I was worried for a second. I was like, wait, is it not going to let me put windows in? Because that wouldn't be too cool. All right, there you go. You got a cool window there. And a cool window there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Let's put a few more windows. We'll put just all windows across the back, right? Because what could possibly go wrong with that, right? There we go. And there we go. And there we go. Okay, cool. Now, let's grab a door. The door will be on this side. This is a terrible experiment. That's why what I will say personally, in my opinion at least, building is a little bit, not a little bit, in my opinion, a lot. Oh gosh, a troublemaker. No, you don't. You're not getting away, dude. I got you. No! Stop talking to him! Grab that troublemaker. I knew you were trouble. No! They always swim incredibly fast. No, no, no you don't. 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 Come back here. Gotcha. Oh, finally. Finally caught up to that guy. Wonderful. No! Where did my Lego piece go? Wait, how am I going to get that? There we go. Oh, okay. But I was telling myself, or saying to you guys, I guess, in my personal opinion, building is a lot easier on the PC, just because, you know, you have a mouse, so it's in my mind, it's just simpler to control where to put blocks and such. Like, I don't know, I just find it to be a lot more intuitive, you know, to be able to put blocks down that way. But I could be wrong about that, of course. It could be something that most people disagree about. That's not quite finished. Let me show you. Show. Wait. So what does he want? I'm confused. Okay, so I guess he's looking for something that literally is built up all the way, right? Why does it just like spring up like that? Stop springing up! I don't want you to spring up. Stay down. There we go. Okay. And then we build up around the door. I'm not sure what we have to do to satisfy this guy's... Oh, gosh. Well, I just tore down the door. That's good. That was supposed to happen. Not really. So I'm not sure what he will be, like, happy with. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how much of a house he really wants. I just know that this is still not up to his standards, I guess. But to be fair, I mean, like, the guy asked for a shelter. This is plenty good for something that is considered just a shelter, you know? Like, he didn't go like, oh, I want a 4,000 square foot home with, you know, a lot of natural light, an open concept. And it's like, come on, man. You never mentioned any of this other stuff. Where did this all come from, you know? I guess let's give him a roof. Do we have, like, any larger pieces? Because this is, like, going to take a long time to just use those tiny little pieces. Wow. Okay, we really don't, do we? That's somewhat disappointing. Sort of hoping, like, oh, that's a really good piece right there. You see those, like, panel pieces? There's so many good pieces in here. Oh, I can't wait till we unlock some of this stuff. It's going to be awesome. Okay, do we want to just put a mud crossroads on top of his house? It's like, boom, it's complete. Brilliant. No, I'm joking. We won't do that. That would be disrespectful. Here you go, sir. I am building you a roof. Right? Come on. No, why? There we go. So, I don't know how much furthermore will I need to build. Come on, man. Really? Like, dude, I've done a pretty... Whoa, that's a cool piece. Oh, I want that piece. Oh, do you see that? That's a really cool piece he has. Okay, wait. Wait, troublemaker. Please don't leave. Please do not leave. Please just don't leave. I'll be there in 1 second. I'm trying to finish this house. This is an incredibly in-depth process. Oh, come on. Still not happy with it? Like, he literally wants us to finish this thing perfectly. It is very infuriating. Okay. What if I just, like, put up some pillars for the side wall? This is a very eclectic design, I will say that much. Come on. How much furthermore will we need to go? Oh my goodness, he's still not happy with it. It's like, come on, man. This is pretty close to a functioning home. I guess, to be fair, it's not a functioning home yet, so let's finish out some other details here. I mean, this is pretty close to being done. I don't know how much else I could do to this place. Look at this. I mean, come on, man. He's still unhappy with it? It's like we just don't satisfy his conditions for some reason. I don't know why. He just could not be bothered to be happy with what we've done here yet. Okay, let me put a door in. Maybe that's the only missing component, right? Like, maybe we put the door in, and then he's like, ta-da, that's what I've wanted this whole time. And we're like, brilliant, I love it. All right, so how do I flip it? Oh, gosh, is it not going to fit there? There's a door. And then, let's see, we need the pillars again. And we'll put them up here. Are you serious? You're still not happy with this? Hello? That's not quite finished. How is that not quite finished? How? Tell me what about this is unfinished? I don't know, maybe he wants like bricks to be like all the way out here? Is that it? Is that what the issue is? Like that I did not put enough bricks on the outside? Like that I did not take advantage of the entire piece of land? I don't know. It could be. You know? I'm just like confused how to complete these types of missions. Please! Maybe he just doesn't want his house to look like it's made out of ketchup. Maybe that's the issue. So he's just like frustrated with me. He's like, hey, Blitz, this place looks horrible. And I'm like, I know, but I'm trying my best, dude. I'm trying my best within reason to build you a house. You wanted a shelter. This is plenty good for something that you would just consider a shelter. Because shelter, in my mind, means that you're not looking for something fancy. You're just looking for something functional, right? So that's why I'm confused. Maybe he wants me to spot... Whoa. When did we get that skeleton horse and that glowing octopus? I don't even remember that. Let's unlock all these animals, though. Gotta do that. Kind of forgot about that. That's sort of embarrassing. Okay, we'll do that after. All right, so let me spawn in a character. We need a caveman, right? He asked for? There we go. There's like an army of cavemen. All right, guys, get in there. Is that it? Are you happy now? Still unhappy? How? Oh, okay. I'm done with you, dude. I am done with you. You're still unhappy? I don't know what you want from me, bro. We did pretty good there. All things considered, I thought we did some good work for you. But you seem to be still unhappy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go get a chest over here. Hopefully. If my trick works. My trick doesn't work again. I'm so confused. Why does this not work now? How far down will I need to... Okay, there we go. So I have found it either way. So this, it is a pretty good method. It's not exceptional. Like, I agree. It doesn't always work. But it seems like a really nice, quick way of being able to get yourself the chest collected, which is pretty awesome, at least in my opinion. And look at that. We got ourselves our 46th gold brick. That is awesome. All right, guys. So today's episode, I agree with you. It was a mess. We were kind of all over the place, but I did show you a really useful trick, at least in my mind it is, to go on ahead and collect chests and so on and so forth. So, with all that in mind, I would love to hear... Wait, how am I stuck on the ground? Oh, how rude. I was standing on that, and I thought it would... Oh, not cool, game. Not cool. I thought I would just like, get pushed up along with the pillar, but that did not work out. So, with that in mind, though, I guess we're going to stick around in the cave, try to figure out a way out of here, and I will catch you guys next time as we continue on our adventure towards 50 gold bricks. And, of course, ultimately, we want to get to 100 because then we get our Master Builder status. I want to announce right here on today's episode that I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, so please tune in to that if you can. And, of course, I want to wish you guys an absolutely awesome weekend. I'll see you all later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.